OK, the first race then. Let's join our commentary team, Rob McElnea and first Nick Harris.
The continuing battle between James Whitham and Steve Hislop. Round 4 of the Super Cups, and is a great start by Whitham, number 69. Whitham leads the way into Sears. And Whitham leads up into second place is Michael Rutter. And Hislop also there, but a great start there by James Whitham. Into Sear corner, then into Revit straight. Number 69 is Whitham. Rutter, though, right up behind him. Michael Rutter, number 5. We look for Hislop. That's Hislop in third place, so the men are there that should be. And number 3, absolutely left, standing on the line. That's Phil Borley riding the Castrol Honda. So all sorts of problems for them. But what a battle at the front. Whitham leads. Rutter up the inside as they go into the SS. Does he sneak the lead? No, he hasn't. Whitham closes the door on him. Hislop up into third place. But a great start from James Whitham, Rob.
Yeah, unusual really. James's starts this year have been fairly hit and miss, and his has been the man of getting the whole shots, but you can see what James is trying to control the race from the front and trying to ease the pace initially, especially the left-hand side of the tyre. There's only a couple of corners. There's this left flick here at the chicane. If the tyre isn't warm, just right there, you can tell he's trying to take it easy, but he'll do one lap now and really get the hammer down.
Over the start and finish line they come. Lap number 2, and Whitham opening up an advantage. Whitham through now. They sit up and break for riches. That's Whitham 69. Number 5 is Michael Rutter. Hislop, who leads the championship in third place, and right behind him, Matt Llewellyn. But a great contrast in styles between James Whitham and certainly Steve Hislop, who leads the championship. But Michael Rutter really is having a go at him. Into Seared corner, now into the Revit straight, and James coming under pressure.
Yeah, I think we've had a chat and we've tried to sort of keep things cool and trying in the early laps anyway, just trying to get the tires up the temp and just get your head into it. And Michael's running it in there really hard. I think once the laps get going, James, you'll see him getting some good lap times together, and he should be able to pull away from Michael. Although he's having a great year, I think at the minute James is just a class act at the second.
Oh, at 34 we've got a faller order. That's Paul Brown, who in fact was carrying our onboard camera, so no onboard camera rear shot because Paul Brown is out of the race. Glad to see him walking away. He, though, out of the race. But this is the man that leads, James Whitham. He had led the championship, but a series of crashes recently has pushed him back to second place, behind the man in fourth place in this race, and that's Steve Hislop. But the real battle at the moment is in second place. But Hislop now perhaps just closing a little bit on.
Well, Llewellyn went through there around the outside of Rutter into the Coram section, and now he's running well, Matt. Here, I think they've actually got some new tyres which come from Japan just now, and they've had problems with grip previously, but they seem to be working really sharp at the minute.
So the start of lap 5, Whitham leads, but Llewellyn now beginning to putting him under some pressure. The 28-year-old from Leicester, former 250cc rider, he certainly has adjusted very well indeed to the big Ducati. This will be interesting. He's right at the pipe now of James Whitham.
He's just done the fastest lap there.
Distinctive style, and he's now done the fastest lap also, Matt Llewellyn. Surely, if he's going to overtake, this is one of the better places, though I think Whitham's probably got just a bit too big an advantage as they sit up and break any moment now for the S's. Whitham breaks. Llewellyn in second place, number 4, Michael Rutter just behind in number 5, and the championship leader Steve Hislop still down in 4th place. But a great battle now at the front between the Ducatis of James Whitham 69 and number 4 Matt Llewellyn, and watching the action from 3rd place and 4th place is Steve Hislop in 4th place and Michael Rutter 3rd. But now it really is a battle at the front, and this is where Llewellyn is so good coming into the SS. Let's see if he'll do it again.
Llewellyn carries really good corner speed around the initial part of Coram, and he seems to rush on the back of James there, but James, no one outbreaks James, so not very often if they do, they're looking for the sand trap. But he's just getting off the turns really sharp. But you can see onto the back straight, he got the grip and got the drive, and Matt couldn't keep with him. So we've seen Matt do this in the early races. Whether he can keep it up, I hope he can.
And this is Phil Borley, of course, riding the Castrol Honda, but way down the field at the moment.
He started from behind the pace car, so I'm not quite sure what position he is.
He's in 14th place, we see, so he started from behind the pace car, but a desperate situation for him, and of course his teammate, his new teammate Brian Morrison, out of the race, so it's a bad day for the Honda team, a great day for the Ducati team. Still leading the way is James Whitham. In second place, Matt Llewellyn, Michael Rutter. And really it is going to be between these three now. They're starting lap number 12. Whitham crosses the line now, and he's opening up just a little bit of an advantage as they brake hard for Riches, before going on the little straight into Sear corner. A little bit of advantage, but again, Llewellyn does close up on him then, and a rear wheel wiggle then.
Yeah, James, I would have thought James would have broke away now, but again, his lap times are not seriously quick, and I think he's not going to be too happy after the race. I don't think. I think probably he's having a few problems.
Well, that's the gap. Whittam still leads, and certainly under braking when they go into the exits, Llewellyn does close right up on the back wheel. This is his best section of the circuit, through the bomb hole, round Coram Curve and into Russell Bend, and if he's going to have a go, and surely he will have a go before the end if he can get close enough, one imagines this where it might well be. Although Rutter, to his credit, is hanging under the pair of them very well indeed.
Yeah, Michael Rutter's done a great job. The yellow flag's out now, so there's not going to be any passing manoeuvres just now. But running with someone and running around the back of him is one thing, passing them is another thing, and passing James Whittam is no easy task at all.
So that's the gap. It's clear to see as they come over the start and finish line. The start lap number 13. Whittam leads, he's number 69. Number 4 is Matt Llewellyn, and number 5 is Michael Rutter. They're all riding those big, booming, 4-stroke twin-cylinder Ducatis, and they're putting on a great show. Now Llewellyn almost shoves the front wheel up the inside of James, which is as if to say, I'm not gone, I'm sticking here, and you're going to have a hell of a race at the front.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. His lap's 8 seconds back now, which tends to think that there must be...
And here comes Rutter now, going up the inside of Llewellyn, so Rutter takes up the challenge. He's up the inside of Whittam. He's not close enough, but is he into second place? No, he's not. Llewellyn now trying to go around the outside of James Whittam as well. He's got the inside line. He hasn't got through, but it's warming up with, what, 2.5 laps to go. Yeah. Llewellyn and Rutter now scrapping it out for second place. That, in fact, might help James Whittam, mightn't it?
Well, those two fighting with each other could, you know, like they did there with Matt running wide, could give James a bit of a break, but Matt and Michael, they have both fierce. Both youngsters want to get onto the big scene, and they're now dicing with James, and between them both, I don't know, it could be a bit scary.
So they approach the start and finish line. There'll be 2 laps to go. They're starting lap number 14 of this 15-lap race, the first of the TT Superbike races here at Snetterton. And Whittam really now trying to make a break by the look of things. He's trying to pull away, but Llewellyn is very, very fast through Richie's corner and the little run up to Sear corner. And again, he closes up.
He seems to have some really good mid-corner grip, and he can run through the turn quicker than James. But I have to say, I think James's bike is a bit quicker top speed. He's trying to break the toe now.
Has he broken the toe? It's not too close, but Llewellyn again closes up. This is cool, where Michael Rutter on the last lap really did do some demon braking. And look at the back, the rear wheel of number 5 there, Michael Rutter, twitching as he brakes and goes into the exits. And they have closed up on Whittam once again. They're in the bomb hole section of the course. Some nice sunshine now, which is nice to see. And Whittam still leads. Llewellyn in second place, Rutter in third place. A lap and a half to go.
I can't see Matt, to be fair, I can't see Matt having to go into the exits. He's just, although he's quicker through the mid-corner, and James just gets on the gas, and you can see it, the rear tyre protesting as he's getting on the gas there, but he's not going to outbrake him, I don't think.
So they're just approaching their last lap. They're over the start and finish line any moment now. Here they go. 69 is James Whittam, and he has just opened up a bit of an advantage, one would say.
Rutter's through, I think,
I think Rutter is through on the inside. No, he's not. Llewellyn comes right across him as they go into Richie's corner, up that little short straight now into Sear. And again, Llewellyn does close on Whittam as they go into Sear corner, although Whittam seems to have more grunt when they get out of the bend.
James, he just fires off the corner, definitely a bit sharper than the other two guys he's bike. And James has to get a finish here. Here comes Rutter.
What a great race for second place, and Rutter has now gone through. Who's going to be bravest on the brakes? They both sit up and brake at the same time. Oh, and Llewellyn has tipped the bike in front of him, and he holds on to the position. Brave riding there by Llewellyn.
Rutter's trying to get on the inside.
But Rutter's still fighting for that second place. Now he's looking up the inside. Whittam oblivious of what's going on behind him as they go into Coram Curve, the long right-hander, then into Russell Bend. It's going to be decided now. I think Michael Rutter might be just a little bit too far back. Are we going to see anything from Llewellyn here? No, we're not. So Whittam now approaches the checkered flag being readied below us. And James Whittam surely is going to win this first Superbike race here at Snetterton, and it's absolutely side by side, and Rutter's stolen it. Oh, Michael Rutter on the line has stolen second place, and Llewellyn didn't look too pleased.
I knew they probably were struggling to keep up because I got a little bit of a plus one, so I knew they won't behind me easy, but I never knew I was going to win till I went across the line, to be honest with you.
And a good race for you in terms of the championship with Steve a little bit down the field.
Yeah, I mean, obviously not good for Steve, but it's an ill wind and all that, and we're pleased with the points.
What happened at the end there?
It was a bit close, you know, like we was bumping and bashing all down the back straight, and it was close, very close.
But all fair?
Oh yeah, you know, everyone rode brilliantly, you know, it was real clean and it was enjoyable.
Matt, can I ask you, what was your view of the closing straight there?
Yeah, just disappointed. I like battled for second, you know, for a complete race. And my bike just didn't have the speed, really, to be honest. Like Jamie were pulling down the back straight. Michael came by me on the last lap, outbroke him at the S's, then he dragged me to the line.